Hey everyone, alright, in this video let's talk about Zootopia Land coming to Shanghai Disney. So the news broke just a few days ago that Disney will be building a completely fleshed out immersive Zootopia at Shanghai Disney. And immediately Twitter and the internets were abuzz with what does this mean for the domestic parks? What does it mean for Disneyland Resort? What does it mean for Walt Disney World in Florida? Now, I'll start off with Florida. Now, obviously, Florida has more options when it comes to Zootopia. They have the first thing that came to everyone's mind, Disney's Animal Kingdom. And I think this is the #1 contender probably on Disney's list if they were to put a Zootopia here in America. Now, a lot of people are kind of iffy about that decision to put a Zootopia at Animal Kingdom, citing that, Animal Kingdom is more realistic, in terms of the portrayal of these animals, and to add a cartoony area like Zootopia would kind of go against what the park is about. I completely disagree. Okay, I heard a lot of the same complaints from people about Pandora. Going into Pandora, a lot of people were saying that this area wasn't going to fit in with Animal Kingdom. When they built it, it was a perfect fit, okay, in my opinion. It looked fantastic. It really blended in with the park. I think Zootopia can be the same thing. I think that they can add this area into Animal Kingdom and have it work. Now, look, Disney's Animal Kingdom is about animals, real and imagined. It says it on the dedication plaque. So something like Zootopia would fit the basis, the premise of the park. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with, adding something completely different and new to this park that they haven't done before. Just because they haven't added something necessarily like this doesn't mean they never should. Okay, so I think Zootopia would be a great addition to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Another contender in Florida would be Disney's Hollywood Studios. Over the past few years, Disney is moving away from, Hollywood Studios being a place to watch the magic of movie making, and it's becoming more and more about experiencing the worlds, the environments that Hollywood creates. So you go into Andy's backyard from Toy Story, you go on to a planet in the Star Wars universe, and so on and so forth. So a place like Zootopia would fit that new direction of Disney's Hollywood Studios. It would definitely fit in there, and it would be great for that park. It definitely needs something like that. In terms of our park, Disneyland Resort, okay, we have less options than Florida. Personally, I wouldn't want to see them add Zootopia Land to Disneyland Park. And I've said this before, I do not like single franchise lands for Disneyland. Star Wars is an exception. I think it's a special franchise that's diverse and unique in its own way, and it's really probably the only franchise that can get away with its own area at Disneyland. I don't want to see them, though, build Zootopia Land and things like that. They should really stay away from things like that at Disneyland. California Adventure, though, if Disney gets kind of creative, they could work it into that park. They don't even really have to make it tied to the Hollywood area. They can make a Zootopian version of Los Angeles, okay? I mean, they could take Los Angeles and kind of Zootopitize it, so to speak. That would be kind of cool. It would be kind of a Zootopian twist on Los Angeles. I think that would be a lot of fun. There are ways they can add this area into DCA in, very creative, interesting new ways. I think that would be one of them. So that's a possibility. But again, I think that if Zootopia is going to come to America, I think the likelihood will be Animal Kingdom or Disney's Hollywood Studios. I think those are the two parks right now that are really in contention to get it if we were to get it here in the States. But what do you guys think about Zootopia Land? What do you think about this concept of this whole of Zootopia coming to life? Do you like the idea? Do you not like the idea? I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on my ideas or my opinions on it coming to America? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, I do content on Disney all the time. And as always, have a wonderful day.